Welcome to Whose Turn Is It Anyway, where we have Rozie Pocket from Cozyboardgames joining us with a tote bag full of cozy board game dreams. Welcome to the show, Rozie.
Hello. I have a tote bag.
Apparently.
Where is it?
I just made it up in the podcast dreams.
I have many tote bags.
I thought you might.
Right here.
You're a girl after my own heart, Rosie. I've got a collection too.
And here we go.
They're more forced upon you, but you're like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, have it. Have my tote bag. And
never
also,
say no.
No, you can never say no. But also, we have Becky, the coziest of, I'll say of them all, but of us. Definitely the coziest of the Host Turn podcast team. So welcome again, Becky. It's good to have you here.
Thanks.
So, Rozie, welcome to the show. Really, really pleased you come on and joined us this evening. And we kind of met. Well, we met at UK Games Expo very briefly, and we're doing a bit of Andromeda's edging, if we call that.
Yeah.
Was that last year?
No, that was, it was last year. Yeah.
It was last year, wasn't it? Yeah.
2024.
I get confused with them all. They all blend into one after a while. But yeah, we briefly met then. And then I think we had a game together very recently on Andromeda's Edge Genesis.
Yeah, we seem to have a pattern where it's just that game.
It seems to be that game, which is probably the most non-coziest game that it is. But it is what it is. But we'll get more into that in a bit. But what I'd like to know, and I'm sure our listeners would like to know, is how you got in the hobby. What started it all? Was it something you've always been involved in, or did something, just a catalyst happen, and then, hurrah, you're here?
No, I didn't like board games as a kid. My brother's a bit of a jerk, and he doesn't play nice.
Nice.
He's better now. Now he lives in another country, but we are better now. But he used to make up rules and create things, and I never liked some of the games. The only one I liked was like Labyrinth or Great Game of Britain.
Yeah.
And then age 23, I met Doug, who's my husband now. We've been together for 12 years.
Yeah.
And when we got together, he liked board games, but he didn't have many. He had Betrayal at House on the Hill, Cards Against Humanity, Catan, and our friends they worked in the video game industry, so we were aware of stuff. But I just remember falling asleep playing Catan with 8 people. Just literally, I would fall down the back of the sofa like this.
And then
I'd get up and go, is it my turn? Yeah. Because I'd been cordoned off, so I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
I was completely trapped. There was no numbers for me.
No sheep for Rozie. No sheep.
No sheep. No, nothing. So I was just like, okay, I'll just do nothing. That's it. And I did enjoy Betrayal House and House. Some great games of Betrayal House and House.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until he asked for Christmas and his birthday, they're very close, for Dead of Winter and Small World.
Mm-hmm. And
so I bought them for him. And then for Christmas, he bought me Takanoko.
Oh, okay.
And I love that game.
I didn't ask for a game. It could have backfired heavily on him. I could have been like, dude, don't buy me a bowling ball like Marge Simpson.
Yeah.
But I didn't I was totally up for it, and I played it Boxing Day with him, and I did this thing where I just went into hyperfixation mode and found 5 meetups in London where we could go and play.
Wow.
And I was like, Doug, there's all these games. Did you know there's all these games? And he's like, yes. I was like, well, let's buy all these games. And so we joined Couples and Board Gaming in London, which no longer exists, and that's our fault, and I won't explain why. But it no longer exists.
Ooh, intriguing.
Honestly, it's so boring. They just slowly disbanded, and we went, well, we're not going to take over. It costs money, and it just fell apart.
Yeah.
But we did make a bunch of friends at it. Some really close friends that became like our gaming group. And so we played a bunch of Secret Hitler. We played a lot of, because it was 8 people, and back then we didn't have that many 8-player games that you could really we played a lot of Jackbox, played a lot of stuff like that. But it was a lot of fun, and very quickly we had a 2x2 Kallax with 50 games and all that stuff. And this was 10 years ago. So it's been a hobby that's kind of ebbed and flowed. Sometimes we had times when we didn't play at all. We couldn't meet up with friends. They had kids. Loads of stuff happened. But it's been, I've been going to the UK Games Expo for 11 years, apart from when COVID happened.
Wow.
So I'm a serious board gamer.
You are. 11 years. I mean, my first one was 2017, 2018, something like that. And then we had the COVID hiatus in the middle for a few years. It was
only 1 year off, wasn't it?
So, it was only 1 year off, but I think I had 2 for reasons. I can't even remember why I didn't go to the one.
I can't remember. It was all a blur. Yeah. The same hall every year. It's all a blur.
yeah, they are very similar. Apart from last year, or that not last year. Last one was the one that's like refreshed it for me. It's gone like, this is all new. I like it.
Different.
Really loved it. It's good fun.
Yeah.
What's been some of the biggest changes, do you think, then, Rosie? If you've been going that long, how have you seen it change?
Board gaming in general, or the UKGE?
Well, the UKGE specifically, but board gaming in general too.
Big subject, like, okay. So UK Games Expo, obviously scale, that's not really surprising, although it's been really incremental. I would say that a lot more variety of game types. The first times I went, I would have seen that there was, a lot of war games, a lot of, but still like loads of, 10 years ago was around the time that big boom happened. Like I was part of it. We all I've had friends go like, oh, games have only been good in the last couple of years. And I go, name some games. And the games they name, I go, are about 10 years old.
Yeah,
go,
2016. Yeah.
They're like, oh, wait, that's that old? I go, yeah. There was like giant, there was still, the first time I went, there was like giant Seven Wonders and giant Carcassonne. So I do remember that, and they kept a lot of the integrity of the show, I think, by keeping a lot of that sort of giant games and things going on. But it's just, I feel like I love seeing all the tiny creators, and I'm glad that stayed.
Yeah.
But there's more of them now, more variety of sellers. There's a lot of like, if you do like D&D-esque stuff, they get in. But I don't know, it's just, there's like over 5,000 games made every single year. So I think it's just like, you're going to see more variety.
Mm-hmm.
Like the scale from party to like solo is gonna completely keep spreading. Also like I think we're gonna get like Gen Con where we get really experimental with our booths.
Yeah.
And we have a lot more fun with them. We go 2-tier.
Oh.
Maybe one day we'll go 2-tier.
We need a lift to get up.
It just all stairs actually. But yeah, so like I feel like we're going towards becoming like even bigger. It just depends on what that costs in terms of the sort of the community that we have is so lovely. It's like how do we sustain that? So that's not my job. So
no,
I can work that out.
No,
but I still love it. It's like a holiday to us. So, it's a lot of fun. Obviously, it's been a bit different since becoming some kind of creator in the space. But,
a recognizable creator in the space.
It's definitely a strange feeling. It's lovely. It's just very different now, and what I do at the event has changed.
Sure.
But not drastically. I've always been very chatty, so
that's all good. That's all good.
No, I love it. I love aircon as well. Only did that for a few years, but that's not fun. And I'm going to PAX Unplugged this year.
Nice.
For work, we've got our first ever booth for Cardboard Alchemy, and I'm also going to Essen next week.
I know.
It's coming up, isn't it? It's getting closer.
Me too.
I've been working on my plan. You going as well?
I'm going. Yeah. Third year this will be for me. Third year.
This is my third year.
Yeah. I said I wouldn't go every year.
You did, didn't you? I remember that.
Yeah. And we went the first year. I went, this is amazing. I love it. And then I thought, no, let's have a year off. And then I started to instantly get FOMO the day I left for the first one. I thought, no, I've got to book my hotel. So I ended up booking
This is the first year I'm going to be organised. The first year I went on my own.
Yeah.
Doug came for like a couple of days, and I was demoing Critter Kitchen, and I was on Lucky Duck Games' booth as Cardboard Alchemy, and it was just me because we were about to launch. So I was like, I'll go do some demos, all that stuff. And then I got half days. But I was so overwhelmed by the event, I just went back and did more demoing. I was like, actually,
I don't know what to do.
I'm safe here. The next year, I felt more prepared.
Yeah.
And we again did half days because we were showing Andromeda's Edge, Luke Laurie, and like his big demo team, and it was a big thing. Whereas this year, we're just going. We're not boothing.
So that's
we're
cool.
just going to go. This is my first time to like properly do it, and we've got meetings. We've got some stuff we've got to talk about to different parts of the industry.
Yeah.
But for the most part, as comms manager, I get to comms. I get to
com this stuff, which is great.
I get to chat to people. And make connections. And
that's the fun bit. Yeah, it's the fun.
I'm excited. Excited. I got a lot of games on my Essen BGG preview list. I've been whittling it down, and it's at 55.
Wow.
But not to buy, just to look at. I feel like that's an achievable number. Yeah. Just to like feel like if I see 55 games and have like a look, I'll end up with about maybe 10 to 15 demos, I hope. So, fingers crossed.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be good. You'll have fun.
I'll be fine. And then there's Doug's list as well. So.
Yeah.
Is there much crossover?
Yeah, we have very similar interests. We're like a Venn diagram. Like there's games where it's more me, but he has his Unmatched, which I still enjoy. I don't dislike Unmatched, but he's very much into Unmatched and Tales of the Arthurian Knights. And I just played Fate of the Fellowship, and I completely changed my opinion on it. So we do have some things that flip, but we end of the day we play together, and he plays solo a lot of the time. But if they don't work for both of us, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because what's the point?
Because otherwise you don't get played, right? Yeah, that's it.
Exactly.
Nice.
But yeah, there's a fair amount of crossover.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you a question that's probably impossible to. Well, for most people it's impossible to answer, but I like to ask it anyway, which is
42.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought that was the answer. Damn, it's the secret to the universe. It's basically if we ask people what their favourite game is, and I know usually the answer is, oh, you do have one, because some people goes, well, it depends on my mood, or it depends, but some people are like, bang, it's this. So I'd like to know.
It's not in here. It's in there. It's Railroad Inc.
Railroad Inc. Favourite game, classic. Is it the classic Railroad Inc. or is it the one with the challenges? Because is there two versions of it?
I mean, the one that we got, the first, there's 4.
Oh god, yeah, they did variations, didn't they?
2 a challenge.
That's it.
And then there's loads of expansions, and then they did Railroad Tiles recently. I kind of all encompass the challenge in the ones because I rarely include the expansions.
Yeah.
We mostly play it base game, and challenge you can play base game. So.
And they did release
but I've just played it the most, and.
Yeah, they had loads of dice, didn't they? I remember when they did the campaign ages ago, and it's like, there's so many expansion dice you can throw.
The mini ones, yeah. They're only little.
Pac-Man
I've got them all. I recently had a Horrible Guild reach out to me because for a few years, I've been running Cozyboardgames for 3 years, and I don't do any of it for a job. I just do it for fun. But every now and again, I think like, what companies would I love to know that I like their games? Like, I like the game.
Yeah.
And Horrible Guild have just not even noticed that I'm like, this is great. And then they finally emailed, and I went, I've done it, Doug. Horrible Guild, no.
I've landed it.
and then they said, what can we send you? And I went, I've got it all, mate. Got it all.
Don't need to.
Nothing.
No.
I'm just happy that you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and I love Railroad Tiles. I really, really like it. It's a really fun spin on it, and we love train games and stuff like that. So, but it's just, for me, I think people's favorite games, they've got their like fake favorite games where they wish they could play them more, and then they've got the games that they actually play.
That just gives them.
Obviously, I could be saying Flamecraft, and I love Flamecraft. Obviously, that's why they hired me to talk about it. But I rarely get a chance to play it unless it's work now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I can't really say it's my favorite game. I feel really biased now. But they're in my top games. And then I've got, Everdell. But again, I rarely get to play Everdell. Like, it's so big now. It's so big.
Sounds familiar, right, Becky? Sounds familiar,
absolutely, the big box is sat up there. Can't see it.
And they're up there in my favorite, like my top 10, absolutely. But if I was to be like, right now, drop everything, play a game, it would be Railroad Inc. because we could.
Yeah.
So it's really satisfying, isn't it, Railroad Inc? I like you feel like you've achieved something at the end of it. I really like it.
Or not, and gone, because it's just not gone your way. It's one of
Adrian's favourites, isn't it? It's one of Adrian's favourites. He loves
it's that.
Inc.
It's like, because it's the roll and write style game. It's that crossword vibe. Like, I'm sitting down for 15, 20 minutes and I'm just having a game, and it's just completely relaxing. And, if it goes well, it goes well. If it doesn't, you just play again. Because it's literally 15
exactly.
minutes.
And we played it on trains. We've played it on planes. We played it on everything. We take it with us everywhere. I feel like the only thing I've wished Railroad Tiles was smaller. I just feel like the size of Railroad Inc. so perfect. But it's kind of a running joke that it's my favorite. Peter C. Hayward, designer of Things and Rings and co-designer of Critter Kitchen, always tells everyone it's my least favorite game. Like Rosie hates railroading because it's just this running gag that I like it so much. But like, I think everyone has like a favorite movie that they just say.
Yes.
And it's just in my head, I go, that's my number one.
Yeah.
There are games that could flip it one day because I've had some great games this year, but it's hard to like the memories attached to it and the like the way that it is. It would be hard to flip it.
means a lot. Means a lot. No, that's great.
It means a lot. Yeah. Now I have 15 versions of it.
Yeah. So just bring out more versions. It's fine.
Yeah, I have no issue with that.
Fair enough. So what games have kind of been hitting your table lately? And obviously railroading constantly hits it, but what else is that you've been really enjoying lately?
I've been playing, so I got it very recently. I play a game called Cozyboardgames.
Cozyboardgames?
It was sent to me from Office Dog, but I think it might be through another company. I'm not sure. They're all connected. It's like Asmodee.
Okay.
And it is like Stardew Valley with stickers.
Oh.
So you've got like a board and it's got little markings on it.
Yeah.
And you start off year one, you flip over these cards and it's co-op. So together you're working together to build out this farm and this story. You flip over a card and it gives you like pick option A or B, and then you read the result and it will tell you to stick something on the board or to read a part of the story. And so as you're doing it, the stickers will be applied to the board, like Charterstone, I guess.
Yeah.
Best example. But what I like is that it'll be like, would you like this mad scientist to move in, or these lumber people? And I'm just like, well, 100% the mad scientist.
Science every time.
Yeah. So, and then sometimes I've had to like cut down trees and stick things over them, and like the decisions you're making, you're altering the board. So
that's cool.
It's really fun. I was not sure what to expect, but I think it's what people. I love Stardew Valley, the board game, but I think people expected from it a lighter game. And it's a big, heavy game.
Yeah.
Like it's just a big game. It's not a lot going on. It's not hard to learn. It's just what I feel like the people that wanted that lighter version, this will help.
Oh, nice.
So, but it's really cool and it's funny. It's got a bit of a sense of humor.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'll be like, do you want to just stay in bed all day, or do you want to do a job? I'll stay in bed. Cool. You get nothing. Stay in bed all day. It's like, fine. But yeah, I love that. I've been playing There and Back Again, which is basically railroading The Hobbit.
Right.
That sounds like a crossover and a half.
It was made for me.
Yeah.
Like they were just like, clearly, this is what Rosie
This
wants.
is your game.
This is my
You've
game.
manifested it by imagining this amazing game.
And then when I got it, I was like, I can't even. We're about to do Gollum's bit. So it's a book. There's like a drawing. You draw into the book, just like with railroading.
Yeah.
Each page is like a chapter of the book, broken down into I think 10 chapters. So you've got like the beginning when all the dwarves are arriving, and you've got to feed them. So you're making pathways for them to get to the front door, but you also want to get enough bread to feed them before they arrive. Otherwise, you get less points. Then it goes into like you're walking and you've got to like avoid thunderstorms and stuff, and then getting perfect route sections. And then there's things to fight, and there's swords and stuff.
Cool.
And then the Gollum puzzle one, you roll a dice and it creates polyomino shaped pieces that you have to fit in to solve riddles.
Yeah,
but it's really clever. Like it's really cool. It's really cool. The art is really amazing. Really nice. It's really good. Yeah, that'll be at Essen, I think.
Okay.
That's definitely Office Dog. We were the same people that did the trick taking games for Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. The longest name game we've ever had. Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring, the trick taking game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, it is the longest. We still haven't played it yet, but I'm excited.
Oh yeah, I really like it.
It's really good. I sat down to play that game, not excited to play it. Right, I like Lord of the Rings. I'm not like a massive super fan of the IP, but I have watched it and I love the films and stuff like that. Curly, Becky's husband, is a massive Lord of the Rings fan. Like he is Mr. Lord of the Rings in our podcast group. But for whatever reason, I don't, because has he played it yet?
No, neither of us have played it. We wanted to play it the first time with someone who already knew how to play it. So we could just kind of get them to teach us instead of having to put any effort in whatsoever.
But we sat down.
It's really easy.
Yeah, it's so simple. We sat down, we played it, and it was like, oh, okay, this doesn't sound like there's much in this game. And then literally by the end of the first game, we were all shouting and like, yeah, we did it.
It's so beautiful.
It's great.
The artwork looks absolutely
so beautiful.
stunning.
It takes what the crew does and just makes it better. It's just I'm more invested in that trick-taking game and winning and losing than I was in the crew. The crew kind of annoyed me.
See, I didn't like trick-taking games for a long time.
Really?
Because of the crew.
Yeah.
I was like,
fair.
I don't like this game. I don't care.
Yeah. It's trying to be clever.
They die at sea. I don't
care. Nah.
And I think the thing was that a lot of the trick-taking games I'd played just didn't interest me. And then I played, oh my goodness, what was it? There's like a cat game I've got. It's like a festival of 1,000 cats.
Oh, I know that one.
And, so that was fun. You get too much milk and it goes off and you ruin your points. And yeah, a bunch of trick-taking games came out and I went, okay, I think it depends on the game. And I've got more of an appreciation for it now.
Yeah. No.
But I won't ever play the crew.
That's fair. I'm done with it as well. A long time ago.
Yeah. Apparently the space one's better, I've heard, than the deep sea one.
But, yes. Yeah. I think that's the one I've got, is the space one. The first one, wasn't it? Yeah.
My hopes have been dashed that it could be better.
Just stick with the Lord of the Rings one.
It's just not. Themes is so important to me. I know a lot of people can just see past the theme and enjoy the mechanics, but for me, if I've got to immerse myself in this world for the next 30 minutes to 15 hours, I've really got to enjoy what's there. What is this world that I'm in?
Yeah.
Obviously,
agree more.
Yeah, like certain certain games when they're really quick and geometric, or like Hive and stuff, I'm not so fussed about. Not the theme. But for the most part, if it's sort of there's a world they've built, I'd like to enjoy that world.
Yeah.
So with that one, I'm like, whereas Deep Sea Adventure, again, theme doesn't matter on that one. That's just a great game.
Yeah. So, fair enough. Cool. All right, let's talk about Cozy Board Games then. So this is your channel, which whatever. It's just a channel, right? Channel. Pretty big channel, Rosie. It's a pretty big channel. Nah, well, in comparison, it's good. It's good. I kind of want to know how you got started with it. And you said earlier it was it's your hobby. It's just something you kind of poured your energy into. And I'm interested about the genesis of it all. Like, because it's always interesting with content creators where they start, how they start, and why they start.
Yeah, I'm always curious when content creators speak to me and like what.
Yeah, how did you? Why?
Like, why would you do this? Why?
Yeah.
So I've had a really, really strange, career path. Very strange. I studied special effects for film and TV, so I made props and bits and pieces. I worked on Doctor Who.
Nice.
And that's what I studied at uni. Got my first class honours, and then decided. This is not the job for me because this job will kill you. This job has literal carcinogenic materials in everything you touch. And also, I didn't drive. I still don't drive. I don't want to drive. So that's very difficult to work in the film industry, freelance, that kind of thing. So as soon as I graduated, I went and became a cake decorator. And I, in the space of 4 years, became an award-winning cake decorator, won some things and stuff. I can hyperfixate my way to the top of anything, apparently, but just not things that make money.
Darn it!
Yeah,
I like that.
My brain just can't see that as fun. But yeah, so I made cakes for full scale R2D2, C3PO, the DeLorean. Wow. Well, it was 2/3. It was 2/3 the scale. We couldn't get it in the lift otherwise. But that was really fun, but that industry was very difficult. Brexit happened, it was a whole thing. So after that, I moved and worked in social media, and there was a job going for a professional crafter. And because I've got this extensive skill set in doing crafting and making chainmail, and I could just learn anything quickly because my brain was obsess, and then move on. So I could just, that job was perfect for me. So I worked for a social media agency where they had a brand called Kidspiration, which now doesn't exist anymore, where we made videos like craft videos for parents and hacks. Do you remember when like 5-minute crafts was like the thing?
Yeah.
It was everywhere. We were basically that. We were making craft videos and stuff and top-down hands, and those are my hands. And everyone's seen this mole on the internet, hundreds of millions of people.
Famous mole.
Famous mole. And we had videos reach like 100 million views. We had 20 million followers. And, you know, it was huge. And I worked there for 7 years, and I slowly went mad because it was no longer what it was at the beginning. It was no longer the creative. I was a manager by the end. And I don't mind managing. I actually really enjoy problem solving and managing and dealing with stuff. It was more the fact that it was no longer the creative sort of thing that it was originally. It was very like corporate and clickbaity, and let's just make money out of whatever we can and drill a hole in a Barbie. And I was like, no, I don't want to drill holes in Barbies anymore. Like, I'm sorry. And we did it a lot. I'm not even joking. And I had the most wonderful team. They were all so brilliant, and I didn't want to leave them, but I had to move on. I had to find something creative that could fuel me wanting to get up every day and do stuff. Yeah. So I kept job hunting for a while, and nothing was coming up. And I went, I'm just going to start doing something creative, and I'm going to pour all my energy into that. And maybe I won't mind as much that my job doesn't fill that hole anymore. Yeah. And so I started Cozyboardgames. It was like December 2022 or something, and we went to the Ludicrous in Croydon, and we filmed Dog Park. They had the deluxe version; it had just come out, and they also had the guy who owns the place has the super fancy Small World, the wooden $2,000 one, like this super fancy. And I was like, "Can I get that down?"
I just borrow it.
Let's have a look. And so I got it down. And I filmed 2 videos. I filmed Dog Park and that. And I put them up, and I at that point I didn't have a logo. I just had my face, and I was like, okay, how that goes. and it was doing well, and I made a bunch of videos. And I knew, obviously, I just worked in social media for 7 years, so I knew what people like to see. I knew what TikTok could do. Yeah. And I knew what I needed to do at the beginning of that channel to get it. And I know I'm not going to tell everyone here, it's really boring. If you like social media, I find it fascinating. But there's lots of things you can do at the beginning of your channel and while you're creating your channel to make sure it reaches the right people. So I kind of had the groundwork there to make it successful and make sure it reached the right people, whilst also not making anything negative. I wanted to make something positive and fun, and I called it Cozyboardgames because there was a huge boom in cozy gaming, and there's this amazing creator called Cozy Games. She's called Kennedy. She's actually a lawyer. Like, she's a lawyer. Wow. And she's like created this whole thing called Cozy Games, and loads of people. I mean, there were people before that, but she was huge, and then people just started picking up. And I went, no one's made cozy board games. There are cozy board games. That's most of the games I play. No one's done that. There's a gap there. Yeah. I'll just call it that. Yeah. I'll just call it that. That's the most searchable thing. I'll just do that. Yeah. And that's why I called it that. And I had a video go out on New Year's, and as I said, I started December 12th, so it wasn't long. I posted a video about Walden Schattenspiel, a German game with tea lights where you play it in the dark, and one person plays the candle and it's trying to find all the gnomes, and everyone else plays the gnomes trying to group them all up behind one tree, but they can only move through the shadows. Yes. And Doug had this version because Doug's a quarter German, and he really wanted this. So we found it on like Board Game Geek chat on UK, whatever it's called. The name's very long. Oh yeah, the Facebook group. Board Game Trading in Chat UK. Yeah. We bought it for like, I don't know, something too much. And I made a video about it, and I posted it on New Year's Day thinking, it's New Year's Day. 1 million views. Wow. Posted it on Instagram, on my own personal Instagram, because I was not making a new one. 1 million views. Like, huge. On Instagram, I suddenly went from 400 followers to 20,000, 10,000. That's mad. And I love it. Oh yeah, and on Instagram and on TikTok, I had 10,000 followers just from that video. Yeah. And then I remember joking with Doug and said, "Oh my goodness, one day someone might send us a game."
Yeah. Oh, how exciting would that be?
I know. I remember thinking back on it. I never even thought to ask for that, like, ever. I just went.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah.
We've got so many games. Well, we'll just buy them. Yeah. And so I learned I was suddenly very quickly in the space. But at the same time, TikTok is so different because back then, and this wasn't that long ago, publishers didn't really see TikTok as an important thing.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't care. My Instagram was every now and again I posted a popular video, but I was very much dedicated to, for 2 years, I posted a video every single day on TikTok.
Wow.
So every single day I posted a finished, fully edited video.
A lot of work.
It was a lot of work. I actually don't know how I did it. You look back and go, who did that? I couldn't do that now. So yeah. And, once I'd reached, I think it was about 50,000 followers, I was at UKGE Expo and I went around and I said, I'm looking for a job.
Yeah.
I'm looking to change career. This is something I'm good at. And sort of through reaching out, Peter Vaughan from Cardboard Alchemy found me and he hired me. So that's, I had some Flamecraft videos that did very well, but a million views on a insert for it by Tower X.
Yeah.
So they were aware of me, and I was like, I'm looking to do stuff I would like to do this for someone else, because I don't want to do it for me personally. I don't want to make this into a job. I just want to enjoy it and feel creative and do it for myself.
It's your outlet. Yeah.
But I'd like to do it for someone as a job and
get some money out of it.
Yeah, and also like enjoy my job, because at the time I didn't enjoy it. So it went very well. It's a rather successful hobby.
Yeah. I mean, well done, Peter. Good catch.
Oh yeah. It's a dream come true, really. Like, they're an amazing team.
Yeah,
they're all so nice, and the creative energy, and there's like 10 of us now, and there's just like so much passion for what they do. And just like, I don't do it for the money. I really don't. I hate money. I'm not good at saving. I'm really bad at dealing with money. Like, I still have the same savings account that I had when I was like 18.
Yeah.
I would still have the book if I could when I was younger. But like, I just knowing that I could just pour my love and passion into a job and not focus on that was what I wanted. I didn't want to feel like, well, at least I've earned a bunch and I can do it, because you're spending all your time at a job, like all your time.
Yeah, it's a lot of hours.
You really gotta like enjoy it. You know?
It's a big part of your life.
So it's a big part of your life.
It is.
I worked out I spent more time with my colleagues in my last job than I did with Doug. And I was like, oh, that's weird.
That's kind of sad, isn't it? Yeah.
I like them though.
Yeah. It's not a great way round though, is it?
No.
Yeah. So yeah. But no, it's a very long story as to why Cozyboardgames.
Hi, it's great.
Because I have gone on the weirdest journey. And whenever anyone finds out I've had all those jobs, you go, and you're 45, yes? And I go, no, 34. But I did a lot of stuff. But hyperfixation is a curse and a gift.
Yeah.
And it's an interesting one. But definitely explains why I pick the games I pick and play the games I play.
No, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, I'm interested to kind of find your definition of cozy. So when you say
the question, hang on, how long's it been? 40 minutes, right? I was waiting. See how long it took.
What is your definition of cozy? Like, what does it mean to you?
Okay, so I always think about the actual definition of what cozy means. It means feeling comfortable, safe. It's like, the term hygge in Scandinavia. It's like a sort of comfortable thing. And I genuinely think that if someone said to me, my cozy game is Warhammer, I would go 100% believe me. 100% believe me. Because if you sit down and you feel safe and comfortable and it's like pure joy and you don't feel like a sense of stress or anxiety when you're playing that game, then that could 100% be your cozy game. Just like cozy hobbies can be painting miniatures or and the thing that often bothers me is that people say that a cozy game is easy. It's not easy. People who do knitting, it's not easy.
It's not.
People who do Sudoku, it's not easy.
It's not.
Like, it's something where you enjoy a challenge, but it doesn't make you feel anxious or stressed.
Yeah.
There are games that I've said are cozy that maybe don't fit that rule. Fit to print, stress. Calico, stress. So, but at the same time, I think it's a comfort level thing. And for me, when I do a video about a cozy game, I sometimes don't say it's cozy. I say like, this game is this, because maybe I'm not giving it the title of cozy because I don't believe that it's like 100% for me, that space.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like I'm very easy. There's a lot of games for me out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I do also get sent a lot of games where I go, I was bored and I need to be entertained.
Yeah.
Because I will just go, nah.
Not for me.
Not for me. And I think, like, for me, I like a bit of a challenge. But I don't mind if there's no interaction. I don't mind solo focusing and going, how are you doing? Oh, wow, you're doing better than me. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I've got to try harder.
Yeah, what? Hang on, we've had the same choices and you're doing what?
Yeah.
Like number 9, you're just genuinely angry that they're doing better than you. But yeah, this is what I mean. Like, end of the day, you could say it's cute animals, it's animals in clothes, it's dragons, it's knitting. 100% for me, yes.
Yeah.
But for other people, maybe not.
I think it's got to be absorbing. I think that's the thing for me. If I find something cozy, it's got to totally draw me in. That doesn't mean it's hard or difficult, because it could be either. But if I'm totally drawn into either the puzzle or the world or the challenge, that's that kind of, I don't know, fills you with warmth. I don't know if that's a really silly thing to say, but it kind of you're sucked in, and time could disappear, and it's not. Yeah, you're just 100%. Totally involved.
I said on a video that I played all of Everdell because someone asked me, could you play all of it? So, all right, but it's not recommended. So I played all of it. And I said, look, this is like a 5-hour game. All of it. And I had these comments. I had comments from people saying, oh, what are you talking about? This is a 5-hour game. This is a 5-hour game. And I go, okay, sure. There's so much decision making in Everdell when you add everything. And it's just, there's a lot. Mm-hmm. So you could spend a long time playing it, and I've had to stop to have dinner. That's just me. I've also played Seventh Continent for like 8 hours. This is just like, sometimes it takes you longer to play these games, and I don't dislike playing the game for that long. I just don't have the time.
Yeah.
I don't have 6 hours free to play Everdell. So I would just put certain expansions in to make sure it fits in my evening before I fall asleep. But I think it's interesting that a lot of factors get put into games, whether they're for beginners or not. They'll be like, oh, this is a heavy game, so it's for these people. And I'm like, I think cozy is a better term than light sometimes. Or I'm a casual gamer, I'm a light gamer. These are not terms people want to call themselves.
No.
If you own like a bunch of games, there's nothing casual about your feelings towards the hobby. So you are spending a lot of money on this. You're not dipping your toes.
No, you're in, aren't you? You're in this thing.
You're a serious board gamer. You just happen to not play huge table covering games. That's fine. That's good. What I like about the hobby is everyone can have that. You could be someone who only plays party games and own like 100 party games, and that's fine.
And you're still part of the hobby.
That's hell on earth. But for other people, that's what they enjoy, and that's great. So I think it's nice to have different perspectives.
Definitely. There's a corner for everyone in this hobby, and that's what makes it really inclusive. And whether you like the heavy stuff or the lighter stuff or the cozy stuff or the stuff that makes you want to pull your eyelids out. We were talking about my game with Frostpunk recently, which is not, I wouldn't call it cozy.
There's nothing cozy about that. It's misery and despair.
But weirdly, maybe that's my cozy. I don't know.
Maybe you like being miserable.
Maybe
the awe of the board game world.
Yeah, maybe I just like drawing all on that negativity of death and freezing and sickness. Well, I don't know.
I played Andromeda's Edge with you, and and I actually think Andromeda's Edge is way lighter than it appears. I actually think that Andromeda's Edge is not. It's a long learn. It's like a 40-minute teach or like an hour. It could be. And I would never recommend someone who's just got into board games just to go on then pick it up. But I actually think that it's logical. If it makes sense to me, and I can really immerse myself in this strange sort of psychedelic Marvel universe vibe.
Yeah,
kind of space world where there's
Colours.
Mushrooms and things.
Yeah, it's all different.
I'm less interested in sci-fi where it's quite regimental like feels very technical. I'm less interested in like humanity going out and pressing 4 buttons and there's a box. Like I much prefer the sort of kooky, strange sci-fi. So I also Peter Cardboard is an amazing teacher, and I do think people's first impressions of games do affect how they feel about it.
Oh, big time, big time. We've all been there with a bad teach, right? We've all been there and gone, great.
What's your worst game because of the teach? Not calling out anyone that taught it.
Oh God, you put me on the spot. I'm gonna have to think.
I've got one. I couldn't forget it. But...
You go, and then I'll think of mine as you talk.
Mine was Power Grid.
Right.
The person who taught it, you might be watching. That would be hilarious. Hi, I hated your teacher of Power Grid because he taught it to win. He only taught it incrementally over the course of the game so he could win.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, now we do this. So I'm going to pull back. And I was just like, and it was 4 hours. We were physically trapped at the table. No one could leave because the way the seating was. And we didn't agree to this. We turned up and he went, cool, we're going to play my favorite game, Power Grid. And I was like, oh, good. And what's it about? Oh, Power Grid.
Power Grid. Yay!
So, it was, and I've had many people go, they love Power Grid, think it's a great game. So I have no issues with the game. My experience, though, of my first game.
Tainted. Yeah.
So, and then we never saw him again. I went round his house. He taught and won Power Grid, and then we never saw him again.
But I bet he had a great evening, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe he does that repeatedly, like some sort of psychological horror. Every week, new people.
Yeah.
But yeah, again,
one
if you're
again.
Watching, hi. Please hope. I hope that you've changed.
See, as you're talking, and I'm going to have to apologise to Curly here. It was back in the day, and it was Everdell, and I'm trying to think, like, why don't I like Everdell? And I'm talking many years. I actually don't mind Everdell, but I don't love Everdell, and it's because when we first played it, we got quite a fundamental rule wrong. Bless him.
We did.
It's the rule where you've got the meadow, and you can play the meadow as if it's an extension of your hand, right? You can.
Yeah.
We didn't know that.
Do that.
So we were playing this really ultra hard Everdell variant.
You couldn't get anywhere. And
so this is stupid. So I've got a hand.
Because you can only pick up cards from the meadow at the end of like the second season. That's it. You're like, great, love that.
That was it.
Really not. It was not.
Are you sure this is right, Curly's like, yeah, I think so. It's like,
but that's how we played it for the first few games.
Yeah.
And it was just really, really hard.
Yeah, it's been corrected many years ago, but it has tainted it. And it's like, I've just got this, it's this game where it was really hard and like, but it's not supposed to be like that. But yeah, I think that's the one that sticks out. And the thing is, Rosie, is I teach most of them. So many people might have stories about me. So, and that's fair. And
that's the thing, like, you know, it happens, you move on, there's 5,000 new games a year, they'll move on. But it's when you're dealing with people's first games as board gamers, where it's like so important to have a good experience.
Yeah.
And luckily Doug is an amazing teacher. I don't learn all the games that I feature. In fact, probably about 10% of the games, that's probably generous. I've read the rules and learned them. Doug is the one. The secret behind the scenes person who learns all the rules, watches the videos on how to play them, and then he sits down and goes, right, Rosie, put your phone down. Come on.
Yeah.
Time to learn the game.
We're in now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, sit down.
I love that.
So I definitely all credit to Doug for teaching and learning so many games and doing it for so many people who are new to the hobby as well.
Good on you, Doug. Good on you.
I don't think JP you would enjoy doing a bad teach, or it would happen because JP is so affected by everyone else's emotions at the table. If he felt that someone wasn't having a good game, it would really sort of knock him down, and he's really hyper aware of everyone's emotional state at the game, which is fantastic when you're learning a game, because he can instantly tell if they need a bit more either advice or pulling back or whatever. So I think that is one of JP's kind of superpowers with games. I guess it's negative for him sometimes if people are just not enjoying it or there's some kind of conflict at the table. Because if there is, it's just like,
it is bad. Yeah, my empathy radar.
I get it.
But I think that makes you a really great host of games, I think.
Yeah, well, they call me the emotional vampire, Rosie. So I will literally just, I say feed, but I feed off good energy. So if I got good energy at the table, then I will.
No, it's an energy vampire that's in
What We Do in the Shadows.
You're not an energy
No, I'm not Colin Robinson.
Oh my goodness, that's not who you want to teach a board game.
No.
You do not want that.
Can you imagine? It'd be something like Gaia Project with the rules, and he would just literally be reading it out word for word, and he would be loving it that everyone was just melting.
Yeah, 100%. I would kind of want to experience it just to see it happen. But yeah, no. I'm an emotional tortoise. It's funny that you've got the emotional vampire.
There.
It takes me a while to open up.
Open up. No, I kind of live and die by other people's experiences and emotions at the gaming table for sure.
Yes, and during Andromeda's Edge, you very much wanted to destroy us. I
got into it.
He is nice to people.
Oh no,
he cares if they're having a nice time.
Yes, I can be a bit of a knob sometimes.
He still lost, so
I did. Yeah, he hit me, didn't he, old Mr. Monk, Ninja Geek Games? He hit me. Very close game that was. It was fun. That was a fun game.
It was close. Yeah. It was very close. Yeah. And you managed to get your quote on the page. So.
I did. I was chuffed about that. I love that. Yeah, my proper filth quote.
I had to explain what it meant to the Americans.
I know. It was like such a weird UK slang thing. It's like,
it is.
It's just like, these cards are proper filth. And it's like, what are you talking about?
But they're clean. There's no dirt on here.
Yeah. No.
Sleeves. What are you talking about?
They're not bad. They're
not bad. Like, it's the same way as dirty fries aren't bad, right? Dirty fries are good. So it's dirty and filthy.
What makes a Nando's cheeky? Who knows?
Yeah, it's a cheeky Nando's. No one knows why it's cheeky.
The English language must be so hard for anyone to learn. Like, what are you talking about? I do not know. We don't even know.
If you realise how many non-English words you use for describe it, I had to teach a few of our colleagues that were from, I think one was Italian, and I was sort of trying to say, just twiddle that little doofer there. Words that are coming out of my mouth are not English. How on earth has this guy got a chance of what I'm trying to say to him?
Yeah, just mime it.
Yes.
Well, I've got another question for you. I'm enjoying this chat because we're going completely off script, and I love it because this is the best. Look, I do, because like when we get guests on, I have to prepare because some guests we have to draw things out, and Rosie, you're great.
I run a live stream every Friday.
Exactly. You're used to this.
And we go into it with a plan about 5 minutes before. We know what we need. We know what we need to say if there's any news, but after that we're like, right, who knows where this is going to go.
Open season, let's go.
Open season.
I want to know, right, if you could give your cozy treatment to any traditionally intense games like your Twilight Imperiums or your Roots or your other things, do you have games in mind that you go, you know what, if I could cozyify those, I would be more interested? And that could be like retheming them or anything else. Is there anything that springs to mind?
I just so much don't want to play games that don't interest me, that I don't think about them ever.
Yeah,
like I just don't. I just like there's too many games. I just don't think about other games. I don't know what Twilight Imperium's about. I'm trying to think. I guess what bothers me is Root looks cozy.
You're right.
It lures you in, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I want little Root, like my little Root.
Yeah. The meeples are cool. I love the little meeples.
Good.
They're so cute.
They're one of the most best looking meeples. The art style, everything makes me go, yes. And we nearly played it for my birthday. Doug was like, okay, we could learn it, we can play it. And then I went, apparently you need to play it like 5 times to enjoy it. I don't know. Like,
you do.
Life's too short for that. There's too many games. You need to do it the first time.
So I feel like they tricked us, and they need to now give us what we want, which is cozy Root.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call that. What's the nice leaf? Like what? No, it's already a leaf. What's a soft root? A sprout.
Yeah, I like that. It's a new sprout, the root.
But I don't know. I look at this is the overflow room, and I don't know. It's all gold.
Yeah.
It's all good stuff.
It's all good stuff.
It's all great.
It's a good answer because there's so many games.
I did get given Beast.
Oh yeah.
And I still haven't had the energy, but there's a frog in it. I'm very partial to a frog, so I feel like
a frog in Beast. I didn't know that. I've not played it yet.
It's a big frog. Yeah,
big,
one of the beasts.
Big bad frog. Big beast. But it just never fell into the rhythm of when I could get it played. But I've been wrong about games. I didn't think I would like Fate of the Fellowship because I don't like Pandemic. I just don't enjoy. This is my thing. It's really weird. I don't like maps.
Okay.
Don't like a map that's far away. If it's like people would not be seen, it's that far away.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, I can't see myself in this world.
Yeah.
It's like the idea of, I was really bad at geography. I got an F. And my brother's party trick was asking me the capital cities of countries, and I would not know. I'm just really bad at geography. And so the idea of staring at a map for longer than like 20 minutes, just don't care.
Like,
so
boring.
I know it's difficult for me. Boring, yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just really hard for me to like care. And so Pandemic for me, like I've enjoyed the odd game of it, and I played Pandemic Legacy 1 and we had fun, but I still never really like got into it. I was like, sure, sticking, ripping, fun. And I just thought, well, surely Lord of the Rings Pandemic is going to be a similar feeling. But here's the kicker: the map is slightly closer. You could see the people.
It's a bit more zoomed in.
Yeah.
And the people, they're tiny meeples with swords and shields, and they're actually not cubes.
They are so small. And
your characters can kind of recreate the movie. Like, my Gandalf was Gandalf the White, protecting Minas Tirith, whilst Frodo and Sam went in with no protection to go throw the ring in the fire. Actually, Merry and Pippin were like distracting.
Yeah.
This is where my Lord of the Rings knowledge goes. Big birds. They're not big birds. the big winged things.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Rosie. Nazgul.
The Nazgul. Yeah.
Nazgul. Yeah.
And that's the movie, right? But no, in our story, Aragorn went, screw this, and went off and hung around with his girl. They just hung out.
Fair enough to him.
As a Lord of the Rings fan, I get it. And this is now like however many Lord of the Rings games I've gone, damn it, they've got it. They've got me. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan as someone that knows what Nazgul are. But my dad and my brother are obsessed with Lord of the Rings. I grew up on it. And so I was like, I'm wrong. It's flipping amazing. We played it twice in a row till about 1 a.m. And it was awesome. And I would play it again and again.
Yeah.
So,
it surprised me as well. I'm not a massive fan.
Yeah, we enjoyed our playthrough. Yeah. I've got a similar thing. My first teach of Pandemic was a bit alpha gamed. And it does just kind of put you off, doesn't it?
That's co-op games in a nutshell. If you've got a bad group, and they're not bad people. No. You're not bad people, captains. You're not bad.
Yeah.
You just shouldn't do it.
Yeah. Just learn.
It's about the group. And maybe if you put like 4 captains together, they would just be fine. I don't know.
Watch the explosions.
No, I'm right. I'm right.
That's a YouTube channel going to happen. But for me, like, I love Stardew Valley. I have a great group for playing it. I love Burgle Bros, one of my absolute favourite co-op games of all time. I love Tim Brower's games.
Yeah.
It's just about having the right group. And a co-op game can be amazing, but if the group's wrong, it doesn't matter. So luckily, you just get used to figuring out who's right for your group and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, my brother's totally the kind. Sorry, Martin, if you're watching this, he might be. We occasionally talk. But like, I got him into Lorcana though, so he has no money now because of me. I was like, "Do you want to play Lorcana with me?" And he was like, "I don't know."
Sure.
And then he played it. He went, "This is really good." And I was like, "Yeah." And then now I'm like, "How many cards do you have?" And I went, "Don't ask."
Yeah, too many.
But he only plays it co-op with his wife because they're too competitive. So he knows what he's like.
That's fair.
But yeah. So but no, we get on now.
Yeah.
We're fine now. Yeah. In different countries.
Good stuff. Good. So I got another weird question. So
good.
I like my weird questions because they're fun. If you were a board game character, Rosie, What would your special ability be?
Oh, my special ability. Throw a blanket over it. Sorry, no. That's a really niche reference to a TV show. I don't know. I feel like my brain goes to like Twilight, and we're like, what was Bella's power going to be? And it was so rubbish.
I can't remember what her power was. What was her power?
It was like it was protection.
Oh, was that? Like a force field, was it?
Come on, though.
Like, that was lame.
Power, isn't it?
Yeah, come on, Bella.
Yeah, she was never that protective. She was really clumsy, actually. So you know, I don't know. I guess my secret power. I like when I get to be crafty, like I can make things. So probably the one that, you know, makes things.
Yeah.
Like they can make loads of resources, I guess.
Yeah.
Not very exciting.
No, but it's useful. It's powerful.
Yeah, I don't know that. It depends on the game.
Yeah.
Depends on because when I do D&D, or not D&D, but RPGs, at the moment I'm playing Brindlewood Bay, where we're all old ladies solving crime.
I love this.
It's like Murder, She Wrote. And in the
like thing, Hetty Wainthrop. Investigates.
Each episode starts with us creating a beginning, you know, the intro.
Yeah.
And Doug's the DM, and in the background is going, and we're doing our thing. And then it's got a bit of a Cthulhu-esque thing going on, though. It's a bit spooky, something's happening.
It's an undertone of darkness.
And so my old lady's Babs Bobbins, and she's kind of useless. Like, she doesn't really have. She's the other two. Bertie is like hench and can fix anything and always has a power tool on her. And then Doris, my friend Emily, Doris is like really good with antiques and can spot things, and she's really gets herself in there. Whereas I keep knitting useless things. So
but you're always warm.
I'm like, hey, we have to wear a mask. We had to wear a mask, and I was like, here's a knitted mask. It's just useless. Like, do you need an investigation bag, evidence bag? Here's a knitted
I've got one.
I've got one.
I've knitted a Ziploc.
So, yeah, she's yet to figure out her true skills.
Yeah.
But I think if you're ever creating a character, just go simple. I had Brandon Fiber when I did a Buffy RPG, and he was just hella strong.
Yeah.
Like, really dumb, but super strong. So Doug would be like, right, there's these droids up ahead. They're all circling. And I was like, I would like to take one of them and hold it against another one so they both blow up. And he was like, you have to roll really well. And I went, yeah, I'm really strong, Doug.
It happened.
So just go simple if you're ever not sure how to build a character. But he was great. Brandon Fiber had it all.
Fair enough. Fair play. We're probably getting towards the end, which is sad because I'm enjoying this chat.
You can cut out all the rubbish bits.
No, I'm leaving it all in. Don't you worry about it. It's all good. So anything kind of coming up? Obviously, you mentioned Essen, but is there anything kind of on the horizon that you're excited about or looking forward to that you want to share with the listeners? And
Oh, not just specifically games.
It could be games. It could be events. It could be anything you like.
It's hard with games. There's too many. There's really too many. I'm always trying to get better at just featuring games that I've already got. It's really difficult. The new is always existing.
It's there.
So I don't really look too hard at what's coming up unless, you know, I will accept any future Everdell game, and there is Emma Land coming, and the artist is Mr. Cuddington, and Mr. Cuddington's very good. So I'm excited about seeing that. There's a frog in it, I swear.
Even better.
I don't know. Like, I'm really excited. I like this season. I get to play more games.
Yeah.
This is the season when Doug and I are very busy because we got together around this time. It's his birthday. My birthday's in January. There's our anniversary. We get to like do lots of wintry things, Christmas markets.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is the cozy season.
It is.
And that's what I like to do. But I do have like Essen and PAX Unplugged and some flying to do. So that's also exciting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just, I don't know. It's like in Hot Ones. You watch Hot Ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like in Hot Ones where they go, you look at this camera and like, I don't know. What, am I here for a movie? I can't remember. So I don't know. And just, I like trying to getting my Excel sheet of games down to something that's less disgusting. That's my thing I'm looking forward to.
Love that you have an Excel sheet of games.
We had to. When we were getting married, we didn't really think about the fact that planning a wedding, working, and cozy board games just couldn't exist in the same period of time.
So triangle.
So working had to work, and had to plan a wedding. So cozy board games took a bit of a slow patch, and a lot of the games that I'd said yes to just started appearing, and I was like, these
piling up.
And I feel terrible. Like, I feel truly awful seeing them just pile up, and I'm just like,
they're looking at you, aren't they?
I don't know when I'm going to play them. They're looking at me. Yeah. They're always looking.
Like, when, Rosie?
But it's when they get to the floor and they start to build up on the floor, I'm like, I can't do this. So we only planned the wedding for 6 months, so it wasn't like 2 years like some people.
Yeah.
But then after we got back from the honeymoon, we were just like, we need to get through this. We need to
double down.
It. So we built an Excel sheet, and we were like, we need to get through it all before the UK Games Expo. We didn't. It's gotten better, but I really would like a Christmas present to myself to no longer have to use an Excel sheet.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to just be able to go, this game's arrived, let's play it. That was awesome. Here's a video, rather than the constant backlog. Yeah. Oh, that sounds cool. I don't feature them all. That's not how I work. No. I will feature games I like, but I do need to play them.
But you
need to find out if you like them.
You got to look at it and go, nah. You have to give it its dues.
And you have to play them like a few times.
You do.
So it's like,
Yeah, it's a lot of time.
Yeah, it's a lot of process. Unless they're like first play, you're like, did we play it wrong?
Yeah.
No. But yeah, like, end of the day, you start to build up this weird knowledge and understanding of games where you just, I don't know what it is, play so many games, you start to go like, oh, well, why didn't they dev this? Start to get like really in it. But yeah, it's I'm excited about having a little bit more creative freedom to just get a video out. Like, There and Back Again, I played it, filmed it, like, oh my goodness, amazing, got it out that day. I was like, yes, that's what it should be like. So that's where I want to get to, is feeling excited and getting that excitement out into the world.
Yeah.
Because you guys do a podcast, and then like a month later people get to hear.
It's like, weird. It's so weird because we have this timey-wimey aspect with what we do. So we play games, we go, oh, it's great, we've got to talk about it on the pod. And then we go, right, when's the next recording? Oh, that's in 2 weeks. Okay, right, in 2 weeks. And then we talk about it in 2 weeks. And they go, right, when's that one releasing? 4 weeks. Right. So like 6 weeks has elapsed since we played this thing. We talk about it, and trying to plan that is quite an interesting.
Do you make notes? Like, so because of our I've got like 15 unedited videos. That's where I'm at. It's pretty bad.
50.
15. Some of them are unboxings because I do unboxings. That's the thing that people like. So sometimes I've not actually played them. I just film the unboxing. And so I have a little like notepad that I write my thoughts after we've played it. If I've got a hook in my mind, like the thing I want to say right at the beginning, I'll like voice note it, or I'll do the talking to my phone. It types it out for me, and it's still mostly gibberish, but at least it's a start, so that when I write the script to do the voiceover, it feels like the Rosie that played the game, not 4 weeks later.
Yeah,
because it's retaining that excitement about the game, and you're like, right, what did I think about this one?
I played it, and it was fun.
I wouldn't be surprised if people can probably tell from my voiceovers whether it's fresh in my brain or not. But sometimes I can't help it. The game gets sent to me. It's a prototype. I play it. It needs to be sent to someone else, and then the Kickstarter gets pushed back. And I'm like, right, so I've had this game. I played it months ago, and the game's not even here. Like, it's all gone. So I have to try and like keep it in my brain a bit, which is tough. It's very tough.
The beauty that we've got from podcasting is that we don't script, so that's helpful and a hindrance in its own right.
Oh, I much prefer scripting. This whole video is scripted. This whole thing, this whole interview, we had to write out word for word and just everything. Oh, I love scripting. Freaking love scripting.
Do you?
I've always loved it. Yeah, it's where I learned I love to write. It took me a long time to realize that I would sit there and like kick my feet and giggle at like stupid things I'd written. Like, oh, that's a fun pun.
Yeah, I like this.
And I realized like, oh, And my English teacher when I was younger would go, duh. I know you liked writing, but I didn't clock that I did until, and like 90% of my job is writing. So I get to write lore about dragons and characters, and
that's cool.
Come up with stuff, which is cool. Yeah, it's really cool.
Thank you, Rosie, for joining us this evening. And
thanks for having me.
No, great to have you. Love chatting with you and exploring all things cozy with you. And thank you so much.
All things.
All of it.
I'm wearing a lot of wool. It's quite warm now.
You are.
I wish I was wearing wool. The heating turned on, but I don't think it came on.
As I say,
because we're in a really small flat, we don't really, and we're up one, we don't really have as too much issue with the cold.
Yeah, you're kind of in that epicenter of the heat, which is
but in
nice.
The summer, hate it.
It's a sauna.
Horrible. It's not even a good sauna.
No, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
But no, thank you very much. And
thank you.
And hopefully I'll see you next week at Essen. I'll come and seek you out somewhere.
I'll be wearing the hat if I want to be seen. I won't be wearing the hat if I'm too hot or don't want to be seen.
Incognito mode. It's like hat is coming off.
Which is me usually too warm. All right. Thank you.
And there we go. So thank you very much, Rosie, for coming onto the show, and hope you all enjoyed listening to her cozy board game chat. And if you enjoyed the show, please share this with someone you know. Hopefully someone that will enjoy this conversation and get the name of the podcast out there. We really appreciate it. And if you're really enjoying the show, then please like and subscribe and get involved in all of our social media and channels and all that kind of good stuff. But we also have a coffee account, which helps if you want to throw us a few quid our way, which always helps keep the podcast alive and keeps us investing in it and keeps it going, if I'm being completely honest. So really all that's left to say is, whose turn is it?